You don't need to be rich, famous, or loud to influence people. You just need to know how the human mind works. Think about it for a second. Have you ever watched someone walk into a room and instantly command respect without saying a single word? You felt their presence, their power. Maybe you wondered, how do they do that? Here's the truth. It's not magic. It's psychology. The hidden language of influence and respect that most people don't even realize exists. And once you learn how to apply these 18 subtle but powerful psychological tricks, you'll see people respond to you in ways you never imagined. Doors will open. Conversations will flow. People will listen, not because you demand it, but because you've earned it. This isn't about manipulation or playing games. It's about awareness, understanding what makes people tick, and using that knowledge with confidence and integrity. Influence is not just about power. It's about respect. And respect is something everyone can earn. So if you're ready to unlock the secrets that'll change how people see you and how they treat you, then stay with me. Because what I'm about to share will give you an edge in every interaction. Let's begin. Trick 1. The power of the pause. Have you ever noticed how some people just command attention when they speak? One simple secret they use is the power of the pause. Before responding, they take a brief moment of silence. That pause signals confidence and control. It's like saying, "I'm thoughtful, I'm deliberate, and I'm in charge." This trick makes others lean in, eager to hear what comes next. It builds suspense and respect. Top negotiators, lawyers, and world leaders use this all the time because it gives their words weight. So next time you're in a conversation, try pausing before you speak. Let the silence do the work. Watch how people start paying closer attention and how you naturally gain influence. Trick 2. Mirror without mimicking. Subtly mirroring someone's body language is a powerful way to build rapport. When you reflect their posture, gestures, or facial expressions, without copying them exactly, it creates an unconscious sense of trust and comfort. This technique works because people naturally feel drawn to others who seem familiar and in sync with them. The key is to be subtle and natural, so it doesn't come across as mocking or forced. For example, if they lean forward, you might lean forward slightly moments later. If they smile, you can respond with a gentle smile, too. By matching their non-verbal cues in a relaxed way, you signal empathy and connection, making conversations flow smoother and relationships stronger. Trick 3. Use their name like a weapon. A person's name is one of the most powerful sounds to their brain. It instantly grabs attention. Using someone's name strategically during a conversation can build rapport and keep them engaged, especially when tensions run high. But beware. Using their name too often can feel forced or manipulative, while using it too little might miss the opportunity to connect. The key is balance. Drop their name naturally at important moments, when you want to emphasize a point, calm a disagreement, or show you truly see them. This subtle yet powerful technique makes people feel recognized and respected, turning their name into a tool to lower defenses and build trust in even the toughest conversations. Trick 4. Control space, without dominating. To command respect and attention, take up space both physically and vocally, without overwhelming others. Maintain strong, confident posture. Stand tall, shoulders back, feet grounded. Avoid shrinking, fidgeting, or closing yourself off. Instead, open your body to own the environment calmly and assuredly. Vocal presence matters just as much. Use a clear, steady tone with deliberate pacing, neither too loud nor too soft. This balance projects confidence without aggression. By controlling your physical space and voice, you create an aura of authority that feels natural, not forced. This technique is widely practiced in the military, job interviews, and public speaking. It signals self-assurance and helps you influence the room while respecting others' space, allowing you to lead without dominating. Trick 5. Ask questions. They can't say no. To this technique involves asking a series of simple, agreeable questions, often called yes-ladder questions, that naturally lead people toward saying yes repeatedly. By starting with questions that are easy to agree with, such as, would you agree communication is important? You build a positive momentum. Each yes increases the likelihood that they will continue to agree with subsequent requests or ideas. This approach helps establish common ground and makes the other person more open and compliant. It's a subtle way to guide conversations smoothly toward your goal, creating a sense of collaboration rather than confrontation. Trick 6. The law of reciprocity. Give value first, whether it's advice, a genuine compliment, or your time. When you offer something meaningful without expecting anything immediately, people naturally feel the urge to return the favor. This powerful social principle builds trust and goodwill, making others more open and cooperative. In sales, giving helpful information or a small freebie increases the chance of closing a deal because customers feel appreciated. In friendships, showing kindness first strengthens bonds and encourages mutual support. In leadership, offering guidance or recognition inspires loyalty and motivates teams. Remember, the law of reciprocity isn't about manipulation. It's about genuine generosity that creates lasting, positive connections. When you lead with value, people want to give back. Trick 7. Master intentional eye contact. Don't stare. It's about balance. Aim for a 70-30 split. 70% eye contact, 30% looking away. This subtle rhythm shows confidence without making the other person uncomfortable. Eye contact is one of the most powerful tools to convey honesty and self-assurance. When you hold someone's gaze intentionally, it builds trust and shows you're fully engaged. Interestingly, shy or reserved people tend to admire those who can maintain steady eye contact. It signals strength and calmness they often wish to have themselves. So next time you talk to someone, remember, intentional eye contact isn't about dominance. It's about connection. Use it wisely and watch your presence grow. Trick 8. Strategic silence. Silence after a question creates an uncomfortable pause, naturally putting pressure on the other person to fill the void with an answer. This tactic forces them to reveal more or reconsider their response. During conflicts, remaining silent shifts the power dynamic. You appear calm, confident, and in control, while the other party may feel compelled to speak first or soften their stance. Strategic silence is a subtle yet powerful way to maintain the upper hand without resorting to aggression or confrontation. It signals that you don't need to rush, that you are unshaken, and that you're listening closely. Mastering this technique allows you to steer conversations and disputes to your advantage, simply by knowing when to say nothing. Trick 9. Time your compliments. Avoid giving compliments too early or too often. When you compliment someone immediately or frequently, the praise can lose its impact and feel less genuine. Instead, wait until they truly earn it, whether it's after they've done something impressive or during a difficult moment when they need encouragement most. Timing your compliments carefully makes them feel more meaningful and influential. It shows that you're paying attention and valuing their efforts or character, rather than just offering empty flattery. This approach helps build trust and deeper connections, as your praise comes across as sincere and thoughtful. So be patient, observe carefully, and deliver your compliments strategically for maximum effect. Trick 10. Create scarcity around yourself. Availability kills attraction. When you're always there, always accessible, people start taking you for granted. To keep the spark alive, be seen, but don't overstay your welcome. Show your value by making your time feel rare and precious. Disappearing after you've made an impact creates mystery and desire. When you pull back, others start to wonder about you, chasing the chance to connect again. This scarcity makes you more intriguing, more attractive. Remember, being constantly available makes you ordinary. Being selectively present turns you into someone worth pursuing. It's not about playing games. It's about respecting yourself enough to not give away your time freely. Make them realize you're a limited resource, and watch how quickly their interest grows. Trick 11. Precision breeds authority. Being specific in your communication instantly boosts your credibility and commands respect. Instead of saying, "I'll meet you around 5 p.m., say, "I'll meet you at 5:13 p.m. The exactness sounds confident and deliberate, leaving no room for ambiguity. This subtle technique is a powerful tool favored by FBI agents, top sales professionals, and CEOs alike. It signals that you have a clear plan and control over your time and decisions. Precision suggests expertise and attention to detail, making others trust your words more deeply. Next time you want to project authority, whether in meetings, negotiations, or everyday conversations, drop vague approximations and choose precise numbers or details. It's a small tweak with a big impact. Trick 12. Storytelling, not explaining facts alone, rarely leave a lasting impression. They fade away quickly. But stories embed themselves deep within our memories because they connect with our emotions. Instead of bombarding your audience with dry explanations, weave your message into a relatable narrative. Use metaphors that paint vivid pictures or real-life examples that your audience can see themselves in. For instance, instead of saying, "hard work leads to success," tell a story about a seed that struggles through the soil, pushing upwards despite obstacles, finally blossoming into a strong tree. This kind of storytelling influences both emotion and memory, making your message memorable and impactful. When people remember how you made them feel, your ideas stick long after the facts have been forgotten. Trick 13. Stay calm when they're not. When others lose control, staying calm is your greatest power. You lead without saying a word. Emotional control signals dominance. It shows strength and confidence in chaos. Think of military leaders directing troops under fire, doctors maintaining composure during emergencies, or therapists guiding patients through emotional storms. They don't just react, they respond. By mastering your emotions, you become the anchor others rely on. When tension rises and others spiral, your calm presence shifts the energy, giving you control of the situation. This silent command commands respect and trust. Remember, true leadership isn't about loud authority. It's about steady strength. Stay calm and watch how others follow your lead. Trick 14. Repeat key phrases. Repetition builds retention. When you repeat your core message calmly and confidently, it sticks in the listener's mind. This technique works wonders in persuasion, interviews, and arguments. By calmly restating your main points, you emphasize what truly matters without sounding aggressive. It helps your audience absorb your ideas and remember your key message long after the conversation ends. Whether you're trying to convince someone, respond to tough questions, or make a lasting impression, repeating key phrases subtly reinforces your position. The power lies not just in what you say, but in how consistently you say it. So stay composed, repeat your message clearly, and watch your influence grow. There's one secret about success that nobody talks about, but I'm not going to reveal it just yet. You see, most people chase their goals with all their might, but somehow they never quite reach the finish line. Why is that? What if I told you the key isn't just hard work or talent? There's something else, something almost invisible, that makes all the difference. It's been hiding in plain sight, overlooked by nearly everyone. I want you to keep this question in your mind. What if you're missing the one crucial piece that changes everything? Hold on to that thought, because when I tell you what it is, it might just change how you approach everything you do. Trick 16. Label their emotions involves acknowledging and naming the emotions someone is feeling during a conversation or conflict. For example, saying, "It seems like you're frustrated," helps to disarm tension immediately. When you label someone's emotions, it shows that you're actively listening and empathetic, making the other person feel truly understood rather than ignored or judged. This simple yet powerful technique can prevent escalation and open the door for more productive dialogue. Labeling emotions is especially essential in conflict resolution and leadership. It builds trust and rapport, making it easier to find common ground. People naturally respond positively when they feel seen and heard on an emotional level. By naming emotions, you validate their experience and create a safer environment for honest communication and problem solving. Trick 17. Always have a mission. People are naturally drawn to those who live with purpose. When you have a clear mission, you appear more attractive, confident, and influential. Purpose gives your actions meaning and makes others want to follow your lead. Even if you're unsure of your exact path, act as if you are moving with intention. Walk, talk, and make decisions like someone who knows where they're headed. This mindset not only boosts your self-confidence, but also signals to others that you're someone worth trusting and respecting. Remember, it's not about having all the answers. It's about showing up with focus and drive. Having a mission transforms your presence and makes you magnetic. Trick 18. Mystery over availability. Don't reveal everything about yourself right away. Leaving a little to the imagination sparks curiosity and intrigue. When people don't have the full picture, they become more interested. They want to figure you out, to know more. This subtle mystery creates a magnetic pull in conversations and relationships. Being too available or overly transparent can reduce your value in others' eyes. Instead, balance openness with selective sharing. Drop hints, but don't spill all the details. It's the unknown that keeps people coming back. Chasing the puzzle rather than the open book. Embrace mystery. It fuels attraction, builds suspense, and makes your presence unforgettable. All 18 of these tricks work because they're deeply rooted in human nature, and human nature hasn't changed for thousands of years. People respond to connection, to authenticity, and to subtle cues that speak louder than words. This isn't about being manipulative. It's about being intentional. It's about learning to guide the energy in the room instead of being overwhelmed or consumed by it. When you master this, you step into a new level of influence, not through force, but through presence and understanding. So here's your challenge. Try just 2 or 3 of these techniques today. Notice how people lean in, how they open up, and how their responses shift. These small changes can make a huge difference in your relationships and interactions. Remember, this is your quiet superpower. Use it wisely.